Once again, I welcome you guys to the Make IT Simple YouTube channel. This video is continuation to my previous video, which is learning about Python. If you didn't go through my previous video, just go through it and come back to this video. I have given the video link in the description section. In this video, I will explain about two-dimensional list in Python. Let's get into the demo. I just created a file with the 2d-list.py extension. This two-dimensional lists are extremely powerful and they have a lot of applications used in machine learning and data science. Here is an example. In Max, we have a concept called matrix, which is a rectangular array of numbers like this. And let me show you how the matrix will be there. Like they will have the numbers 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the rectangular array of numbers like this. You have rows and columns. So this is a 3x3 matrix in Max. In Python, we can model this using two-dimensional list. A two-dimensional list is a list where each item in the list is another list. So we can define a variable with the name matrix. So you can define a variable name with the matrix. What I'm going to define is I have to define, we need to set it to a list. So the square brackets, and each item in the list is going to be another list. So again, here I am declaring 1 space 1 comma 2 comma 3, and each item in the list is going to be another list, and this represents each row, like the first row, right? 1, 2, 3 can be defined like this. And for second item in our matrix list, the second item is 4 comma 5 comma 6, right? Similarly like this, 4 comma 5 comma 6, and so on. Similarly for the third row, like again the list 7 comma 8 comma and 9. So here you can see this as a two-dimensional list. Each item represents another list. Now how can we access this? To access each individual item in our matrix, once again we need to use square brackets. So how do we access the 1 or 2 or 3 from this list? We will start with our list itself. So what I can do is from this variable matrix, I can use a square bracket and I need to pass the 0. So this expression will return the first list. So this is the first list it will return. That is the inner first list. Again in the list, I want to access this items like first item or second item or third item. Suppose I want to access this 2. So if I pass this 1 is the index for the item 2 in the list. So if I pass the item 1, it will get over there. Now let's print it in the terminal. Let's see what is happening. Print of. I will remove this one and we'll run this program. See here it is printing. If a matrix of 0 means this is the first list, and from the list, if you use an index like 0, 1 or 2, we can get the value. Suppose I want to get the 3 means I can use the index 2. So if I pass the index means it will return the value 3. And also using this syntax, right, we can modify the values also. Like for example, I just copy this, copying it, and I'm just adding it over here, and I'm modifying the value to somewhat like 5. And what I'm doing is I'm just printing the matrix again, print of matrix. Let's see what's happening over here. Or I can print the value again, same 0 of 2. Let's see. Just running it over here. See here, the very first time it will print the 3, and then it modifies the value in the variable matrix, and then it's print 5. You can also use nested loop to iterate over all the items in the 2D list. Let me show you for that. I'm just removing this one. For the nested loop, I can use a for loop for, and I want to iterate each item. So it will be called as row in matrix. And this is a semicolon is the syntax. And now what we'll do is doing the Python interpreter will evaluate this code, and from this matrix, for each iteration, the row will have each list. For the first iteration, will have 1, 2, 3, and second iteration will have 4, 5, 6. The third iteration will have 7, 8, 9. Now, from this row loop variable, I'm just make use of another nested loop like for. I can make it as item as a loop variable in row. So now I am iterating each value from this row. Again, if it is a 1, 2, 3 means I'm taking 1, 2, 3 and all. I'm just printing this value like print of item. So let's see what's happening over here. It will print all the numbers. See here, it is printing all the numbers. So this is an example of what is two-dimensional list and how it works and what is syntax and how you can iterate over the item. If you have any doubts on implementing this, just add in the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you guys. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.